There we go.
Alrighty. My end is live too.
Excellent.
Hold on. Talk again. Talk again.
Excellent.
Awesome. You're like right.
Whoa, what is with this echo? Who's echoing? Is it me? Oh, it's me.
That was me. That was me.
I'm the idiot. No, I had your stream literally playing.
But alright, hello everyone. Welcome out to the stream. I need to share this stream out on Discord. But how is everyone doing? Welcome on back to the much awaited collab of Crimson Gray, Dusk and Dawn.
Exactly. Hello, Bleach. How you doing? Pixel Man, how you doing? How's it going? Is Gliitchzz in the description? I actually remember this time to put Dragon in the description. Haha, I got it right this time.
I forgot.
Seems it alternates on who forgets.
Hold on.
Also, hello, Mark. Hello, Rainbow Glitch. How you guys doing? How's it going? Gekyo, Anime Otaku-kun. How you guys doing? How's it going?
Let me go ahead and link your channel. What is that? The Man... The Samurai? Okay, that's a weird URL.
Yeah, it's because I made that URL like 10 years ago. And I do have my custom URL, but it automatically defaults to that one still.
Alright. Oh, Pixel, leave me alone. It was accident. I forgot all about it.
Oh my gosh, Rainbow Glitch is chill. That's awesome. Chill Beats, how you doing? How's it going? And that's great that you're streaming now, Marcus. Oh, Eddie, hello, how you doing? How's it going? Gekyo on my side now. Oh, Bad Dragon. Oh no. Wait. I probably shouldn't describe what a bad dragon is. That wouldn't be good. Not a problem, Marcus.
There's the link to yours. Alright, that's Gucci now.
It's Gucci. Caleb, hello, how you doing?
Oh, a Pixel, can you go ahead and give out a 7-hour treasure since we got 7 likes?
Yeah, well.
Okay, I need to share this stream out.
Don't worry. Oh, nice. You make some catfish tacos, Chill Beats. I haven't actually had catfish tacos.
That sounds really good.
Exactly. Catfish does have a little bit of stronger flavor than cod, but I mean... Normally, when it comes to fish, I have the more subdued flavors. And for crying out loud, whoever keeps scales on their fish, why? Why? I'm very sorry it wasn't a good day, Eddie. You know what'll make it better is I went into the files of this game and I messed with them. So if it works, it'll be hilarious. I'm doing great, Rainbow Glitch.
Oh, you're trying to do what you can do in Doki Doki.
Oh, you say it, I'm not gonna give you a yes or no though.
I don't know if Sierra Lee has it to where you can edit the files like that though, like where you can change the game. I don't know though.
You could change certain parts of the game. Speaking of Doki Doki's also made with RenP. I do have some experience in RenP.
That's what, like, when you said that word, I'm like, what the frick does RenP mean?
Oh, it's a game creator. It's actually, Undertale was also made on it.
Oh, okay.
So, pretty much RenP can be very simple, or it can be very complex. Just depends on how you do it. And I only know all this stuff because at one point I was considering using RenP because I'm trying to make a dating sim game, which a few things got in the way. I am still doing stuff for it, but it's a lot slower than before.
That sounds like a lot of ooh right there.
It is. It's very much self-insert though.
Yeah.
It's got a little story though, and I got nice little models that I'm gonna do slight animations for. Gekyo, it's funny, every time I talk about it, somebody asks, can I be a character?
Alright, yo, what is everyone? What is up, Gek? What is up, Gliitchzz? Who I'm speaking to right now. What's up, Pixel Man? What's up, Anime Otaku-kun? What's up, Marnik? How you guys all doing? How is everyone? Where's Thunder at? I'm joking. Hey, John. You're watching the 1970s Incredible Hulk? Yo, watching the classics.
Oh, man. There we go. I loaded in, and John in his special outfit.
Wait, what happened? What'd you do?
I loaded up the game to where we left off.
Excuse me. Oh, he's just wearing a shirt. Okay.
Yeah.
Thought he was like not wearing his shirt or something.
Speaking of, fun fact, John literally has just 5 bodies, and then the face, the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, they just chop it off and put it on with a different expression.
Wow. Yo, Gianni. What's up, man? How you doing, buddy? Right.
Yes, John is the off-brand pro tag homie. But how you doing, homie? How's it going?
Let's go ahead and hop into this, shall we?
Oh, yeah. Wait, chat, who's reading first on
Well, yeah, guys. Who's going to read first? You guys are in charge of who's reading.
That's for both the Gliitchzz and the DragonGaming chat.
Yeah.
Gekyo says you.
Ew.
Honey.
You, ooh, nice.
Bleach says he should be doing it. You know what, Bleach? How can a bleach bottle do that? You gonna call Bankai on us too, huh?
Yeah, but is anybody is everybody on my side? Is this one of them anime games like the Smoky Litter Club? Okay, no, it's not like that. Where like the game is effed up, like with glitches. But yeah, I guess. All right, we're going with you first, Glitchzz.
Yes. All right. Not a bad question, though Lizzie found herself wondering just how much it mirrored her own thought. Wow. Ah! Hello, Tyler Pony. I need to get refreshed. Just how much it mirrored his thought process. He had discussed his thoughts about the future with her, of course. But there was something different about hearing him state them out loud in front of so many people. Francesca Kelsey! Oh, I don't remember my voice for her.
You were like, good question.
Good question, but good one. No, I don't think it should be Mario. I just know that I read in parts. A good question, but a difficult one. I'd like to believe that the best answer is the FDCA or another regulatory body. But I'd surely recommend someone who hasn't started their career to go that direction. We'll see what happens.
Hold up. You're good. Never mind. My stream went offline for like a slight second.
Ooh.
You're good now, though. You're good now, though.
With our lobbying over the next few years. As for reforming from within, I'm tempted to say that's impossible. Look at SoftSynth. It carried the Japanese economy for a time, but now internal conflict is threatening long-term deflation. In my mind, the biggest threat is the corporations will lack meaningful competition and make it effectively impossible for anyone to regulate them. So, honestly, what we might need more than anyone is business majors. That's right, I did do that voice for her. I remember now. Yes. That got a laugh from the audience. The game knows I'm funny! But it struck Lizzie as a serious answer. John pondered it as well, his eyes contemplative as he returned to sit beside her. Lizzie was dying to know his thoughts. But for now, she just smiled as he sat down beside her. None of the questions after that were particularly notable. Lizzie began to get nervous as their time ran out, since if something bad were to happen, it would likely happen toward the end. Yet, oh boy. Just a fair reminder, everyone, when you want me and Dragon to change, just yell change in one of them.
What's the game about Gek? It's about the relationship between a yandere girl and a depressed guy. It's the general story of it.
Exactly. Yet it ended without incident, as had every anxious situation in the year since the battle with KoiTech operatives. But she was only slowly beginning to relax. If all those events had gone smoothly, maybe their wedding would as well. And if that was true, then what were they waiting for? Lizzie gazed towards John as they headed out, pondering the thought. But there were so many things they were dealing with, so many considerations, so many thoughts, and it was wonderful just being with him. There was no need to rush. Setting the matter aside, Lizzie happily just discussed the speech with John as they headed home. There would be discussion groups, but the only person she wanted in her group was him. They talked late into the night and happily fell asleep, still in their clothes. That's what happens when you put the no not safe for work tag on. They keep their clothes on at night. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, I'm still warming up.
You're probably not wrong.
I mean, rough, heavy petting is a thing. In the middle of a boring psychology class, I hate Lizzie now, I love psychology. Lizzie partially listened to the lecture while she worked on her notebook. She was drawing lots of pictures of John now, and getting a little better at it. Sometimes her focus drifted, though, and she found herself writing his name over and over again. Now that the event was past, most of her immediate fears had been put to rest, at least temporarily. If KoiTech wasn't likely to be tracking them, then she had more options. Maybe they could get married after all. If so, she was disappointed that she'd made them wait so long. But how to get to that point? Though she didn't worry about making John afraid of her, she didn't want to add any stress to his life by seeming too insistent. And yet, it had to be perfect. Their wedding would be another treasured memory of their lives together that she wanted to carry around with her forever. A small part of her did worry that he was putting it off for some reason of his own. She couldn't doubt, that he was fully committed to her. But there was a difference between living together and actually getting married. The professor said something that drew some of her attention away from what really mattered. That list sounded like it would be on the exam, and he did like to include things that were lecture only to catch sleeping students. Lizzie quickly scribbled it down to memorize later, irritated at the distraction. The only reason she was even in the class was that she needed the credit to graduate. At first, Lizzie had actually been interested, wondering if she could learn anything about depression that would help her be a better partner to John. But mostly the class was just useless. Everything was focused on specific patterns of thought and declaring them to be unnatural when they didn't seem any stranger than the way most people thought. At least, not to her. Trying to engage with it mentally just irritated her. And what they said about depression just made her angry. They talked about depression like it was a simple problem that would soon be cured. The professor was even a fan of KoiTech. Lizzie was certain that if he had his way, they'd take her away. And take away her John and replace him with a different person. Without realizing it, her writing in the notebook had become sketchy and angry. Lizzie refocused and tried to draw him again. The way he looked when he came through sadness had showed her that quiet happiness deep within his heart. Yeah, well, memes cure depression, that's a fact. Technically, lots of things can cure depression, depending on how it is, Marnik.
That is a fact, Mark. You're not wrong. Memes can cure depression.
Personally, I think that my biggest cure for depression is watching the final boss battles in, like, animes.
True.
Or those heroic moments where, like, they're just about to lose, and then all of a sudden they just stomp their foot down and, like, it's okay! I'm not gonna lose! Looking at you, My Hero Academia. Love it.
One left from Irishman? Yo, nice.
I mean, the Irish do have a lot, and I do mean a lot of knowledge to pass on. When the lecture ended, Lizzie wasn't quite there, so she bit her lip and tried to finish quickly. No one usually paid her any mind. She could finish and leave herself in a good place. Holy shit!
Oh.
God damn it! It worked! It worked! But I needed to resize the picture! Damn it!
Wait, what happened?
If you look over at my stream, everyone who is in this,
What'd you do?
I edited the files of Renpy to make the random female NPC character to be my profile pictures.
Oh, all right then.
However, I didn't resize them properly, so it's a super zoomed in picture of a button on a long coat.
Nice. Wonder how you did
At least
that.
I got it to work. Even if I messed it up.
This gets off topic. This is why we can't have nice things. Oh, well.
It's true. I just wanted to have fun with the game files. It's so easy to mess with, but I was just too... See, like in Hitman, I proved that I had an IQ of 3 unless it involves how to kill people. Lizzie reacted instantly at the voice over her shoulder, slamming her notebook closed with one hand and reaching down for her axe with the other. She restrained herself from acting, instead focusing upon the girl beside her. That is some serial killer shit right there.
Think my personal drawings are any of your business.
It's everybody's problem if you're stalking some random guy. Lizzie forced herself to smile, not mess anything up for him. Her body trembled just slightly as she put her notebook away and rose to her feet calmly. Hello, Corbin. How you doing? How's it going? Oh, gosh.
That isn't some random guy. It's my boyfriend!
And does he know you keep a stalker journal? And now my button's turned red.
Oh.
No. No, but that was besides the point. She didn't understand. She didn't understand at all. She was insulting the relationship. Lizzie evaluated her quickly. No physical threat. No capability to put up any resistance. Kill her, kill her, kill her, kill her, kill her, kill her! Kill her!
Just let's kill her, kill her, kill her, kill her, kill her. Well, which one should we choose?
I accidentally clicked one of the kill hers because it covered most of the screen, and then I clicked past that, and now I'm on go through with it or leave her alive, and I have no idea what it said after that. Please read what it said after that.
For a moment, her with a... What is that word? Coalesced and Lizzie utterly certain that she needed to kill that girl. Her fingers twitched, preparing.
Well, folks...
Should we go through it with it, or
should we
leave her alive?
Yeah, should we go through with the murder?
Should we commit genocide? No, I'm joking. Should we commit murder?
Should we commit Gliitchzz playing Hitman? That's a lot of dead people right there.
Leave her alive? That's what Marnik
That's one
says.
vote for leaving her alive.
It's one vote.
Corbin puts the first vote for murder. We're tied 1-1. Very next vote's the tiebreaker. Who's going to decide it? Maybe. I don't know. What do you think? I don't think a lot of people are going to be able to choose so easily.
Honestly.
Oh, Enfall. That's 2 votes for kill her.
Oh, I was going to say kill her too.
Go through with it.
All right.
Well, I love this. Thank you, Enfall and Corbin. I'm very sorry, Marnik. I love you, but I gotta have fun with my axe. It's my buddy. Memories of John floated into her mind, bringing her a peaceful calm. Lizzie gave the girl a gentle smile. God damn it!
What'd you do?
Oh, Gekyu also. That was 3 for murder. Holy crap. Ah, yes.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but I don't really think it's your place to judge your relationship.
But that's not...
I'm going to get on with my life now. You get on with yours.
Hey, Nestor, how you doing, buddy?
Nestor! Lizzie gave her another smile and departed as swiftly as possible, skipping her step. There was no question that the girl needed to be disposed of. The only question was what way would be most appropriate. That meant she just needed to choose her methods, which Lizzie found rather pleasant. As nice as it might be to remove her directly, Lizzie decided it would be best to remove her with poison. While it wouldn't be effortless to gather the necessary supplies without arousing suspicion, she had access to many resources on campus. It wouldn't be hard.
Anime, there should be a link for Gliitchzz channel. Let me refresh.
It wouldn't be hard. Not at all. I'm sorry, I had to do the not at all.
It's all good. It didn't add the... It literally just added your link and it didn't...
Oh yeah, I was the one prepared this time.
Oh my gosh, hold on guys. I put it in there and then it's saying I'm offline. Okay, there we go, alright. Hold on guys.
I had to double check to make absolutely sure that I had the link in mind, and I do. I'm not saying I doubted myself, but I did.
That's the wrong link. I put the link to my freaking channel.
You can always do youtube.com/glitches or /u/glitches or /c/glitches. God damn it.
Here, I got it.
Custom
All right.
URL. I'm trying to.
All right, guys.
This is kind of a DDLC like game Endfall. Kind of. It's more focused on Yandere and it's within reality.
Yeah, but there is a link now, so if you guys want to go check out Gliitchzz, go check him out. He's an awesome dude.
Thank you. You're awesome too, DragonGaming.
Well, so you read the "as nice as it might be removed directly." You read that entire line.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Continue.
Lizzie still made sure to do everything right, tailing the girl over several days to learn her schedule and determine potential problems. She was shockingly casual about leaving drinks lying around her dorm room, so the only issue was getting in and out unseen. When the day finally came, it was disappointingly easy. Lizzie was so happy to hear the news that it was easy to pretend to be upset. Everything was perfect now. But when she got home, she found John sitting on the couch with a somber expression on his face. Lizzie rushed up to him immediately.
John, what's wrong?
Did you hear about the girl who died?
Yeah, I did it. I mean, yeah, I really don't care about her, but I can pretend to be sad. Don't worry.
She said it lightly, trying to draw a smile from him, but John remained somber.
Hold on. I'm goofing up. Lizzie,
Nice one, God.
do you still get the urge to kill people?
You do.
Ooh.
But you don't think I would actually kill someone, do you? Especially not an innocent girl.
That's good. I really do love you the way you are, but sometimes I worry that I...
Don't worry, John. Everything is fine now. We're safe. There's no need to kill anyone. Oopsie.
I guess I'm just being paranoid. That face!
Yes.
That face!
There was the smile she wanted from him. Lizzie happily went to embrace him, gripping him as tightly as she could. It is true. There was no more need to kill anyone. The threat was gone and she was at peace again, and John wouldn't notice anything, and she could love him forever. Now there was nothing left to do but make happy college memories. What? Did... We got an ending.
Well,
Yep, we got an ending.
That was probably the worst ending, probably.
Probably the easiest. It
Whoa.
probably actually cut us out mid-game because of the murder.
So I'm thinking we go back into it and we let her live this time. What do you think?
I'm thinking that would be a good idea.
So that would probably, because I think there's 3 different. Hold on, let me look at these achievements really quick to determine how many endings there are. So defending him is one of the endings, I'm assuming, and then protecting him is one of the endings, and then bachelorette party and true wedding are. So there's 3 other endings we can get.
Okay. So we'll have to do that then.
I want to at least try to get the true ending. If we can't get any other ones, I at least want to get the true one.
Okay.
Alright, let's go ahead and reload it back up. Did you just want to skip to the thing?
Sure. Hold on one moment.
Hey, for watch people, I'm gonna head off. Okay, Marnik. Alright. Alright, I'm back to the part where it says killer.
Okay. I think I'm just about ready. I'm not doing anything suspicious, I swear.
You say so.
I was just fixing. Oh no! I had to close Crimson Gray for some quick reason. It's okay. It's back up now.
Yeah, sure.
It's not like I went back into the files and resized the pictures insanely quick, and hopefully it was the right size. I don't know. I'm going off of fucking... Sorry, I'm going off of guesses.
Well, why is it white?
Archon! Why is it white? Because it's not responding. You can't just ask why someone's white? Dragon Gaming!
Lizzie Vision is the best. Back to lurking? Alright, Archon. Yeah, Lizzie Vision...
I have a small jar of marinara on my table.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to drink a small jar of marinara.
I mean... Oh. That's from yesterday? I probably won't drink it. It's from yesterday. Okay, I might have to open up my control panel quickly. Yeah, Crimson Gray's not responding. Sometimes it does that.
The face Lizzie makes is the same as Sans when he fights Kara. I mean...
Boom, there we go. Got lucky. What I was originally going to do is I was going to mess with the load screen in the beginning.
You regret what the vision looks like? Why do you regret? Why do you regret it, Marnik? Because you're not Lizzie. Or are you?
That's so bad. I got it to work. Oh.
Hey, Corbin, how you doing, buddy? What is it? Oh my gosh! I see it! That is beautiful!
Oh my gosh, yes.
That is beautiful.
Means... Oh, do we want to just reload from this choice? Because that's what I was doing.
Yeah, I got to the part where it says, go through with it or leave her alive.
Perfect.
Ooh la la. This is raid now? This is raid now? This is not a raid. Bro, we're collabing.
We're collabing.
Alright, so let's go ahead and leave her alive.
You know what? I'm just gonna call, since we completed an ending with me reading, we should change.
Alright, sure. I was gonna ask, like, hey guys, should we Nintendo switch things up? Sure, Marnik. I'll have some lasagna. Alright. Lizzie took a deep breath, tried to focus on her memories of John. It seemed so irrational to leave the girl alive, but she focused on him and pushed her way through. Barely, it took a supreme effort of will for Lizzie to hide her nearby outburst. The stupid girl hadn't noticed, but John would have, and answer calmly.
Oh, sorry about that.
I don't think it's your place to meddle with our relationship.
Yeah, no, this is just like something we were talking about last week. Either he doesn't know and you're creepy as hell, or he does and you have some kind of weird codependent relationship. If you can't see you need help, you need someone to help you.
You shouldn't say things like that.
Look, I'm just applying what we're learning.
John is a kind person. He wouldn't judge me like you do.
Then he's just enabling your condition.
Lizzie took a deep breath and took a moment to think. Alright then!
Yeah, she's getting to the point where I'd kill her.
Alright then, that's a lot of choices. Slit her throat immediately, remove her fingers and feed them to her, befriend her until an opportunity for an extensive torture, end the conversation quickly, end conversation quickly and acquire napalm, bury her alive, end the conversation and tell John all about it, strangle her with her own intestines, remove her cleanly, and dispose of the body. Lizzie is effed up. That's a lot of choices.
There could be more. Hitman. My best option is end the conversation and tell John all about it. That's if we're looking to not kill and get an early ending, because John might push her away from the murder enough. That's just my opinion on it.
True, that might lead to one of the good endings, because I'm assuming if we do kill her, that's an ending.
We got that ending. We were great. We poisoned her.
Hold on a minute. Let me pull up Steam. No, we would get sort of a kind of same ending, but the ending we got was murder someone who got in the way, and this one is called protecting him, and it says murder an innocent. So if we were to destroy her right now, we would get an ending, but if we didn't, then we might get a different ending. So it's your call.
I mean, we could always slit her throat, load it back up, and then leave her alive.
How does that work?
You said if we get a kill right now, that's a different ending.
I think I'm not 100% positive.
I say we test it. It's
think-
only two bodies on the pile right now. We could have more.
If we kill her, I think we should strangle her with her intestines.
Okay.
That one sounds very interesting.
I mean, it'd be messy, but that's fine. Sometimes you gotta make a mess.
The dialogue sounds very interesting. What it could be. So let's go and strangle her with her own intestines. Memories of John flowed into her mind, bringing her a peaceful calm. Lizzie gave the girl a gentle smile.
I'm feeling great, but I really don't think it's your place to judge our relationship.
But that's
I'm gonna go get on with my life now. You get on with yours.
Lizzie gave her another smile and departed as swiftly as possible, a skip in her step. There was no question that the girl needed to be disposed of. The only question was what way would be most appropriate. That meant she just needed to choose her methods, which Lizzie found rather pleasant. As nice as it might be to remove her directly, this is the same dialogue.
Yep,
Decided
it sure
that it would be
is.
best to remove her with poison. Well,
We can go all the way back to the choice.
Yeah, let's just that's so. Killing her leads you to the same ending.
Okay, well then I guess we better tell John about it.
All right, kill her.
Wait, what? Kill her right now? Slit her throat? What?
No. The killer. I had to choose one of them. Leave her alive. Skip. All right, so we have a few choices. The torture might not kill her.
Befriend for opportunity of extensive torture, yes.
It's either that one or end the conversation and tell John all about it.
But torture.
Yeah, I'm saying that except for those two, all the other ones are going to lead to the same dialogue.
Probably.
So let's experiment. Let's do the torture. Memories of John. Hold on. I goofed up. My gosh. No. No question. Rather pleasant.
Wow, it's all the same.
Yeah, it's the same again. We might have effed up.
Wait, I guess we just have to tell John.
Alright, well, let's see if this works. Alright, let me load my save again.
Wow. Okay, yeah, the very first thing after promising to tell John is different.
Okay, awesome, cool. Let me get there. Memories of John flowed in her mind, bringing her a peaceful calm. Wait, I chose the right one, right? Hold up. Yeah, I chose the napalm one. Yeah. Whoops. I chose the napalm.
Napalm's not the same as going to tell John about potential murder.
Only her promises to him prevented Lizzie from doing what she wanted to. Instead, she gave the other girl a smile.
The professor also said that analysis should only be done by professionals. Are you a certified professional, you freaking idiot?
Her response was nothing special. Only the best that Lizzie would manage. While under such stress. Yet the other girl took a step back, suddenly uncertain.
Look, I was just making an observation, okay?
The Perhaps you should make such observations about your own relationships.
I fled away!
A moment later, the girl fled class with remarkable speed. Lizzie suppressed her urge to give chase. Alright, so we're going to a different ending. Awesome. That had not been entirely wise of her, but she didn't care about that right now. Her role was still hollow, and she slowly became aware as she was gripping the handle of her axe so tightly that it hurt. Totoro. Okay, Corbin.
Totoro? Oh.
Though her mind still knew exactly what it wanted to do, Lizzie remembered John and set those thoughts aside. Refocused, Lizzie carefully loosened her grip and headed home at the highest speed that wouldn't draw attention. When she arrived, she threw herself into John's arms and held him tightly. He looked concerned, and she hesitated for a moment before the words spitted out of her in a white, hot flood. Woo. She held nothing back, telling the story in a disjointed tangle of events, her emotions, and what she wanted to do. John just held her and listened, not judging in the slightest. Turning into 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades of Crimson Grey. Thing is, my girlfriend likes that book. Being in his arms always calmed her, and soon Lizzie was closer to what others would consider normal. She did like being this way. Happy was peaceful, and she could do more for John like this. It was an unintended side effect, and it stopped her from slaughtering anyone. Hey, Thunderwing, how you doing, buddy? Thunder, you just missed out on one of the endings, but don't worry. It was a bad ending. It was probably like the easiest one to get, and the worst one to get.
Thunder! We killed a person!
But yeah, we killed someone, and it ended very fast.
And I messed with the files on my game, Thunderwing.
Yeah, you did. Wait on you, Gliitchzz.
All right.
John, thank you.
Okay, what's with Corbin saying Tatara? Tatara, but in the opening of Kung Fu Pandora? Huh? I don't know.
Toot-toot-oo.
I'm always here for you, Lizzie. As she regained clarity, she realized that she had added stress to his life by doing this. Though she berated herself for it, Lizzie knew that he didn't mind her helping in a way. Alright, see you later, Benjamin.
Benji. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I was having a little bit of a... Oh, no. What the heck?
What'd you do?
Everything.
Did you break the game?
It doesn't make you angry to hear the things she said?
I thought I had hotkeys. I did not have hotkeys.
It does, a little. But she probably just has a big head after learning new concepts in class and wants to use them on people.
John is kind. Too kind. I'll always protect him.
I'm glad you do, Lizzie. But you don't need to hurt anyone to protect me, okay?
Gay!
She embraced him warmly, trying to pour affection into him instead of just receiving it. Part of her regretted not holding back her thoughts, since it had drained him a little, but at least she knew that he would never judge her. She stayed in his arms for a while after that, setting aside her guilt over causing him stress, just indulging in his kindness for a while.
Oh, no. Guhhuh, I'm not falling for that. Nick is linked in my description.
The girl had been right about one thing. A normal boy could never have been with her. John was special. That was why they were so wonderful together. Even as she regained her calm. Gosh, this writing is jacked up. She's got to work on her writing sometime. That's what's weird. Even as she regained her calm, however, one thing... She should have said calmness or something. One thing didn't change in her mind. Maybe it wasn't possible due to the circumstances. But it would have been better to kill the girl. I was worried that was the end.
I'm still worried it's the end.
After the incident, Lizzie spent a while sorting through remaining thoughts. She had completely filled. Oh, Lizzie murdered an innocent girl for asking about her and John. We strangled her with her intestines. But actually killed her with poison. Lizzie's not smart. Oh, she is smart. After the incident, Lizzie spent a while sorting through her remaining thoughts. She had completely filled up one notebook, so she started a second and took it with her to her boring classes. And that's pretty kinky. Yeah, man. Choking someone with your intestines is pretty kinky. Ooh. Math wasn't boring, but she did herself. But she did find herself running her fingers over the edge of the notebook as she worked. Later, for now, she would finish the requirements. Speaking of math, I got a 97 on my test, guys, and I have a 93 average in my math class right now.
Wait, test? Are you in college?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I got a 97 today on my test, and I got a 93 average.
I really need to go back to college just for certain things.
Okay. Lizzie didn't mind math. It was straightforward, free of judgments, though she didn't understand her professor's talk about its elegance and beauty. It didn't seem incomprehensible to her. He was alright for a non-John person. Okay, alright.
Non-John. Non-John.
After class, she floated across campus to return home. That annoying couple tried to engage her in a conversation again, but she was able to make a polite small talk without committing to anything and kept on her way without wasting too much time. Then she arrived home and found John looking at her notebook. A non-John? The worst kind of people. I know, right? Her focus condensed down to a single point, flickering over everything. His posture, his eyes, the exact set of his mouth, the speed of which she looked up toward her. Once, such a thing had been terrifying. It still made her scared, as she might have gone too far this time. I had doubt to his mind and ruined the relationship, and he did have a concerned look on his face. So there'd be no simple, easy solution. You just extra words, man. Lizzie, are these things you felt that you couldn't tell me? Was you good?
I'm good. Yeah, I read it. What you doing?
You cut out. You gotta read again.
Oh no!
What? No, not at all.
Okay, I do believe you. Have you been keeping notebooks like these as long as we've been together? She squirmed a little at that. Her desire to smooth things over and make him happy, warring with her desire to be completely honest with him.
Books like these a long time ago, but no, I only started again recently. It's the only one. Other than the new one I just started.
Something happened to make you more stressed? Is it something I've done?
Yes, you click the not safe for work off button.
Hey, what?
I was saying that Lizzie blamed John for clicking not safe for work off.
Oh. There was a real pain in his eyes, and Lizzie hated herself for a brief moment. I see that pain in his eyes. He doesn't look happy.
It's very well done.
She caused him more pain, just as she sworn to herself that she would never do it again. But her John never rushed to judgment, and he was strong, even if he was often sad and she belonged to protect him. What's with this random capitalization?
I don't know. It hurts me physically.
The relationship had been through more intense things. This wouldn't be the end. Lizzie carefully sat down opposite of him.
Okay, I gotta stop taking a close look at that language. That hurts. EA Sports. It's not in the game. I don't think so. Wait, wrong thing. Sorry, I'm trying to regain my voice.
All good, dude.
It doesn't. It definitely isn't anything you did, John, and it isn't anything specific. I've just been a little anxious lately. I was worried that the speech might be more of the problem.
I can understand that. He kept leafing through the notebook, leading Lizzie to squirm uncomfortably. It represented her true thoughts, but some of them felt a little awkward under his gaze, and she couldn't tell what he was thinking. The fact ate her up inside until she couldn't hold it back anymore.
You don't hate me, right? Nothing in this notebook scares you? Hi, Izzy, go dude, how you doing? How's it going? This is how Lizzie always will sound.
That look in his face. John looked up at her in astonishment. A moment later, he moved forward to embrace her. And though that was wonderful, it was his honest surprise at her question that he meant the most. She had just been paranoid. There had been no need to fear. Oh, Lizzie, of course I wouldn't hate you. I'm just sad that you were stressed and felt like you couldn't tell me. He wrapped an arm around her and pulled her so they sat side by side, then pulled the notebook into his lap. When I read these, I mostly just see you. This is who you are. And I can feel your love for me on every page. Turning to page 1 to one of her drawings of killing Smythe. His lips twitched a bit of a smile. These are, I don't know, cute. John's just as effed up as Lizzie is, man. I've seen you murderous, Lizzie, and this is different. Playful. It helps you release your feelings. I think it's healthy. Oh, Lizzie.
I'm not saying that I was mimicking everything you said with a nearby baby book and my hand and making a spectacle of myself that scared my fiance, but I totally was doing that.
All right. Okay, Thunder.
Yeah, I should have known you would understand.
I'm not perfect. I'm always here, and I want to understand you. Which is why I have to ask. Is it really nothing? Is there a reason you've been more stressed lately? Is it things like the girl in your psych class? Lizzie sighed and leaned against his chest, considering. It was a difficult question. Not just because she had to think about what the best answer would be, but also because she wasn't entirely certain herself. In her mind, her thoughts all flowed together. Speaking with them made them feel clearer, but it wasn't always easy. Or I watched one Markiplier video and now he's the only thing recommended page. Wow, Thunder. So reassure him.
Yeah, it's hard to outbeat Markiplier.
Reassure him it wasn't his fault. Ask him to help with dealing with stressors. Explain the thoughts that went into the notebook.
I feel the most organic choice is reassure him it wasn't his fault. However, I, being an over-explainer myself, would personally choose explain the thoughts.
As for me, I would go.
I want to know what your decisions and your thoughts
middle,
on it is.
I like the middle choice. Like, I kind of like. I want to break Lizzie's character a little bit, like something she wouldn't do. But
I have to say, you probably have a more healthy mentality than I do.
Like,
oh
no, chat. What do you guys think?
Agreed. Chat. The internet. Make us do depraved things for views. Actually,
Yeah.
make us do depraved things for views. I mean...
Yeah, I'll be alright, Thunder. What do you guys think? Like, I think that it should be ask him to help with dealing with stressors, and Gliitchzz likes the other two. Hey Josh, how you doing, buddy?
Dark Gamer!
What's up, Josh? How you doing, dude? Marnik, it's all on you, dude. I'm joking.
Caleb doesn't want to stoop to our level. Ooh, Corbin says reassure him for good ending.
I'm good. How about you? Having nightmares from this yet? No, dude. One, reassure him it wasn't his fault. So that's two that want to do that, I think.
Yeah, that's 2 for 1.
Anybody else want to go against that? Ask him for help or explain the thoughts? Yep, 1 it is. But before we do it, let's go ahead and make a save right here. Let's well, we can't. Crap. Well, we know how to get here. So okay,
Exactly.
We know how to get back here.
No, it can't be my time for text. I'm still trying to balance Q-tips on my eyeglasses.
Wait, what? Excuse me?
Don't look at my stream. Don't look at me! Don't look at me!
Guys, you should go check out Glitz's stream. He legit has Q-tips on his face.
Next to me. I was waiting for the choice. Oh, 2 fell. Fuck. For a minute. There we go.
I'm waiting on you, Gliitchzz.
Don't worry. I haven't been banned, and I swear like a sailor.
I mean, hey, as long as you don't talk in depth sexual.
Yeah,
fine.
exactly. Also, I've actually had nudity on my channel several times, and I'm still not banned.
Q-tips, ooh. How is that ooh? Oh yeah, shove that Q-tip up my urethra. I'll stop.
Actually, that's how they do STD tests.
Oh wow! Oh, I did not know that. All right.
Learning with Gliitchzz. Learning.
Yeah, I
with
just reported someone on
Gliitchzz.
Snap for teabagging. Okay.
Find why they shove stuff up there.
I mean, hey, they shove their hand up your ass for colonoscopy.
Funny thing, I almost had a colonoscopy at the age of 12.
Oof, that would not be fun.
No, it wouldn't have. They thought I was too young and didn't want it to happen, but there was various things. Long story. I'll just have to start releasing story time with Gliitchzz. And also apparently learning with Gliitchzz as a series, because Caleb says I should. We made the choice of reassuring.
Yes.
Wait. Save right now. I'm so glad that I was floundering around because hit save.
Oh, nice. Yes, let's go ahead and save right here. That way we can.
Because you can reverse to the choice.
Oh, yes, we can.
And it's
All
a
right.
single choice.
Nice. All right. Okay. Continue.
Oh, Corbin.
John, most things have been wonderful. You're so considerate and you work so hard for us. Sometimes I almost worry that I'm not good enough for you, that I don't deserve someone perfect like you.
Lizzie, no! I could never think something like that.
I believe you, John. It's just that sometimes...
I think I understand a little. We can't always control our emotions. He hugged her closer to himself, and Lizzie gladly leaned against him. Though he was... this freaking capitalization, man!
That's why I look away from it.
Though
Like
he was dismayed to hear her sadness. Like, as well written as this novel is, her grammar's off.
Well, the funny thing is, the fact that she capitalizes he and him is very possessive, so
Maybe
That's actually one
Oh!
good thing.
I think I get it now. It's because we're in Lizzie's perspective, so she's doing this on purpose.
Yes, but at the same time, you can't start a sentence with and she literally has done that multiple times, not to mention the weird capitalization. And some might say it's a comma, but if that's so, why is and capitalized at that point? Because, okay.
All right.
I
So
am
he was
actually an
dismayed.
English buff.
So I'll start doing that. He hugged her closer to him. He hugged closer to himself, and Lizzie gladly leaned against him. Although he was dismayed to hear her sadness, he was also happy to help her work through it, and she was glad as well. But Lizzie still felt many negative thoughts buzzing inside her head. Maybe this would help suppress them. Me and the boys teabag a lot back in BO2. You're not wrong.
The origin of teabagging comes from long ago, though, back in the days of Halo.
Yes, but as warm as things were between them, Lizzie felt a bit of hesitance. When she looked at his face, she saw something shift, realized that there was something less pleasant he wanted to bring up. Had something in the notebook upset him? Her heart began hammering in her chest. There is one thing we need to talk about, though. This page, for example. Lizzie blinked in surprise, and she scanned it quickly. It was a page of dense writing where she talked about him, largely about her love for him and many other things. What could be amiss there? Do you always write pronouns for me with a capital letter?
What? Up! Oh my God! She got us. I will be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. She got us.
Wow.
Holy crap. Never mind. I underestimated her.
We caught on to that, and I'm mind blown right now, man. Lizzie Vision, it's a nice apartment with John there. It's a reality Uber slumlord shack under a bridge. I mean, anything with John could look nice, probably. But yeah, guys, as I was saying, I got a 97 on my math test today. Well, I took it on Wednesday, but I got 97. And now I got 93 average. And I'm pretty gosh darn happy. That is true, Arklon. That is true. Yeah, let's go, boys. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, guys, this coronavirus, this whole COVID-19, it's a blessing in disguise. Because of it, we're able to take tests at home, which means open notes, which is how math should honestly be done. And it's just making things a whole lot easier. I'm able to read through my notes as I take the test, and I'm able to understand them and answer the questions based on my knowledge that I've absorbed. Nice, Josh. Nice. Freaking GG, dude. For me, e-learning is the worst. Really? It really depends. I want to make school easier. Everything else, not so much, in my opinion. Wait, what did John say? You meant Josh? You big buffoon? Do you think I can shove a pencil in the planet's ass? I mean, if you try really hard. Well, Gliitchzz, please don't subscribe to alt accounts. I'm so against that. Like, extra likes from alt accounts, extra subscribers from alt accounts. I don't like those. but anything that's donation from alt accounts, I'm all for it. But likes and subscriptions, no. Unless you're making that your main account, then yeah, no. Okay, so I should say this is my highlight channel, Dragon. Oh, so if it's an active channel, then by all means, go for it. Hey guys, we're just gonna let you come back from his little poopy break. He over there taking a poop. Nah, toilet. Okay, I'll stop. I'm already cringing. I'm already making myself cringe. Oh, but so guys, my 3D XTC glue arrived today, as well as because I have a big F, guys. So my stepdad accidentally dropped my Buster Sword, and he broke the tip off, but he found it, but it got really jacked up, so like it's not even anymore, so I have to use JB Weld on it. It was an accident though. He did not mean to knock it over, but he found the tip of the Buster Sword, and it's a little jagged. So I have to use unneeded JB Weld once again, put it back on there. But as long as I glue it back on there and sand it very carefully, it should look like nothing happened.
Oh gosh. But yeah, I'll properly explain it out of text. That is my account where I put stream highlights as well as edited content I record. Like my surprisingly the most popular video on the channel is me playing House Party with Blood, and all we do is get this woman really drunk until she strips and gets knocked unconscious.
Oh wait, how's this sanding going, Archon? I haven't sanded in a while because there's no more I can really do at the moment because the seams aren't going away because they're not glued up. So I got this XTC 3D epoxy, which cures way faster than JB Weld, but it's gonna seal up those seams that I can't sand away. Hey, Wacky News, how you doing, dude? But yeah, like the sanding, I'm gonna get back on that this coming week because tomorrow I'm gonna be hopefully finishing up gluing up the rest of the sword.
I remember you talking about making your sword. I didn't realize that you were actually it's full wood and then paint.
No. It's okay. It's 3D printed.
I see. I thought that's what you said before, but when you were saying sanding, do you actually sand down 3D printed items?
You sand down the seams to make them non-visible. Otherwise, when you go ahead and spray paint it, it's gonna look bad. So yeah. Yo, hey Fox, how you doing? Again, use flex glue. Frickin' Marnik over here. Use flex tape.
I mean,
yeah, like it is a hell of a project for sure. Like for a first-time project, I should have done something smaller. I'm still mad that my stepdad dropped my sword by accident, but he didn't mean to. And it's just gonna, it's extra work, but I'm fine with it. But
hey, Dragon, do you have a Twitch at all?
I do, but I don't use it.
Okay. One of my people who watch on Twitch, but his best streamer, was wondering if he had a Twitch.
I do. I just don't use it.
He just don't use it. You heard it here from the dragon's mouth.
But one thing, guys. So, Gliitchzz, have you seen anything from Doom Eternal?
I know that you have a sword, and I know that they kind of over tutorialized new boss enemies, or rather, new big enemies. That was a big concern with Yahtzee. He is my favorite reviewer of all time, and if you've never watched Yahtzee, you should watch Yahtzee.
Well, so about that game. So throughout the entire game, you find these toy collectibles.
Kind of like the Fallout bobbleheads.
Kinda like it's little figures of all the demons. So there's someone like I bought this sword off of Etsy, and if you guys don't know what Etsy is pretty much where everyone sells homemade stuff.
Yes,
3D printed stuff, different shirts. So this person, don't know if it's a male or female, they made all of the outlines for all the toys, and they're actually going to be selling 3D prints of them, either as fully colored, or you can color them yourselves. She said that would take she said that'd be like about 1 to 2 weeks. So I think that's pretty awesome. I'm definitely going to be picking up one of those, if not
that
all.
is pretty awesome.
But I'm not going to buy them all at once because they're pretty expensive. I don't know. They're like she said $20 to $30 plus $12 to $15 for shipping. So I ain't gonna spend all. And there's like over 10 demons. So yeah, but yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty neato.
They're charging awful high for that. Like, how are they making them again?
3D printed. Hey, Josh, with the $6 holla.
Nice, Dark Gamer.
You freaking legend, dude.
Well, if they're making it with 3D printed, usually the resources for that aren't super expensive. Why is it so expensive for that? What are they using?
I spent like $190 on my butcher sword.
Okay, your Buster Sword, though. As I recall, you said your Buster Sword is going to be scaled to life, as in it's almost as tall as you.
It's taller than my girlfriend.
Taller than your girlfriend. See, like I said, that would make sense, it being so expensive. But these are small figurines.
See, I don't know how big they would be. Because, well, okay, never mind. Because the Doomslayer holds them. It's like a pop figure size.
Okay. I mean,
but still, 20.
Okay, the
bucks,
price makes sense. The shipping is a lot, but that's individual.
But
the
shipping makes sense because she's in Europe. That's why.
Well, just in general, when you're buying from individual sellers, shipping tends to be quite high because people do not like to pay their own shipping costs. They always like to do it as pay on demand or pay on delivery, whatever.
Oh yeah, Nick, nowadays. At around 12 a.m. my time, I'm going to go and do something that I can't say because it's not allowed. It's not anything inappropriate. Okay.
Yes, he's going to smack the Willy Weasel.
He's going to go, ooh, woo. But, yeah, I just want to explain that, like, the sword hopefully should be done by the end of next week. I'll have a video of it, of me playing around with it. And then next on the list, this same... Alright, okay, I gotta go, I'll be back later maybe. All right, but the same guy, he also sells Cloud's shoulder plate. And the things on his arms, the gauntlets. So I think I'm gonna buy those as well, and then buy a cosplay outfit off Amazon. And a wig, and I have my full Cloud cosplay going on.
Well, you know what you should do?
What?
I mean, you probably have it linked in the Discord. What about linking it in your YouTube chat? This guy specifically, not the items.
Oh.
Just link his Etsy account. Like, if you love his stuff that much, you should definitely link him because, and I know Etsy overcharges, but most of these people here only make money purely off selling stuff on Etsy, and they can use all the exposure they can get.
Yeah, this guy's awesome. Let me find. There's a lot of Buster Swords on Etsy.
Yes, I have heard about that Thunderwing. It has been canceled.
Um,
It happens. We are in a pandemic right now.
I'm trying to find. Favorites. Oh, he changed the picture. That's what he did. And the cool thing is that it came with materia too that you can put in the slots. But
Living in a materia world, and
this
I'm
guy's
a
name-
materia girl.
is called Swifty Props. He's pretty cool.
Swifty, that reminds me. Someone made me into Pickle Seth.
Yeah, so he has that entire arm guard set and gauntlet for $40. And even has a Majora's Mask replica and a Deku Mask.
Wait. Majora's Mask, what? You cut out a little bit there on something very interesting to me. Majora's Mask, what?
Majora's Mask replica and a Deku Mask replica. He also has some Rick and Morty stuff.
Are you gonna link him in the YouTube anytime soon?
Oh my god, I'm getting the link! God!
Like, I mean, it's not
There's the
like I'm
link.
saying you
Yeah, guys,
literally
Go
put
check him
something
out.
that I love on there.
That's his link, guys. He makes awesome stuff. Quality content, as you guys saw from my Butcher Sword. He does very well.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. No, these prices make complete sense.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap. How do you get that skilled with a 3D printer?
Whoa, did he? Oh, he made it. He made a new Buster Sword design.
5'8", yeah.
This is new. That's Zach's Buster Sword, I think. Oh no, never mind. It's just a gold outlay.
Wait. I'm not a big Final Fantasy fan here, but I'm just gonna say, you said Zach's Buster Sword?
Yes. Okay. Cloud did not originally own the sword. Neither did Zach. Zach was the second holder of the sword. Cloud was the third holder of the sword.
Well, technically you're wrong there still because Angeal got it from his dad, but I mean, that is literally the only part of Final Fantasy that I know by heart is the history of Cloud's sword, which originally Zach got it from Angeal, and he was constantly told, don't use it. Use makes wear and tear.
And also I found something on Etsy that I might eventually sink my money into. It's $1,400. It's the Crucible from Doom Eternal.
Ooh.
And I think he welded it.
True. Welding does work. Oh my god.
He actually has a link to how it's made. Yeah, ready to ship in 1 to 10 weeks. Yeah, that makes sense.
So wait. I wonder.
There's the link, guys, to the guy making the sword. But let's go ahead and get back into this.
True, we probably should. Let's try to get another ending.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, guys. I'm just I'm really excited to get this sword finished, man. All right, let's get okay. Do you always write pronouns for me with a capital letter?
Of course, John. You're not like any other, but you're the only person for me.
I mean, I'm glad you love me. I don't know about this. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with it.
What? Why? Oh, wait.
What?
Say that again, you cut out.
What? Why not?
Goodness, Discord's being an ass today.
Usually. And you're like the best connection I ever had with Discord. Normally, it's always cutting out, even with a person who's literally in the same house as me.
Wow. She stared at him, hiding the true dismay from her face. Inside, she was panicking. Usually John was so calm and steady. She loved understanding more about him. When she actually felt confused, it always terrified her, forced her to wonder if she was somehow drifting away from him forever. Could someone please give out a 1600 treasure if that's not already been done? I would greatly appreciate
treasure?
It. Oh, it's a thing I do whenever we hit a certain goal, like every 5 likes. It's a currency for chatbot.
You know what? Chatbot has its currency, and let's go ahead and give a normal currency. Quickly, drop the weirdest bit of video game knowledge you know for that 16 treasure bits.
The weirdest knowledge of video game?
Weirdest and or least known.
Weirdest. SpongeBob got eaten by an Alaskan bullworm and reached from the Krusty Krab?
Okay, technically that counts because that does happen in one of the SpongeBob video games. You do ride the worm, though, afterwards.
I know. I streamed that game last week, actually.
I've never even played it. I don't know how I know that. I think I know that from DragonGaming or some sort of playthrough that I don't remember watching.
Indiana Jones Corpse in Elder Scrolls 3. I have not played Elder Scrolls 3.
Oh, that's true. Indiana Jones's corpse, and this will be one of my facts because I can't think of anything weirder. But Indiana Jones's corpse from the Crystal Skulls is in Fallout 4, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. New Vegas. He's in a fridge, and then it was them going, look, fridge didn't save you from nuclear blast, diptard.
She stared at him, hiding the true dismay from her face. Inside, she was panicking. Usually John was so calm and steady. She loved understanding more about him. When she actually felt confused, it always terrified her, forced her to wonder if she was somehow drifting away from him forever. I know how intensely you feel things. This just feels like a little much. I want to be your partner, Lizzie. I don't want you to worship me. Hey, Cervantes, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome.
Cervantes said he'd be here, and Cervantes is here.
Yo, Cervantes, make sure you go check out my buddy Gliitchzz. Awesome, dude. I
didn't choke on my own spit there.
He makes awesome content just like me, man. Go check him out, dude. He makes
I kill people
content.
in Hitman. Like that's.
But all right, okay, okay, your line.
Wait, what? I thought. Oh no, you did say that. Hold on. Cervantes, this is for you, my brother.
he's actually from the UK.
Oh. Cervantes, this is for you, my brother. I tried to go more Spain with that, but never mind. I'm stupid.
John deceives it. You're wonderful, and I love you with my whole heart.
Oh, this is long.
Oh boy,
that's a long statement from John. John looks really agitated. That face he's making. What is that face?
That looks about like the face that I have when I take a bite of licorice, and it tears half of my tooth off, but it doesn't cause any pain, and I'm wondering why the licorice is so hard.
I know that, but since I love you too, I have to be honest with you. This worries me a little bit. This capitalized version of me. Is that really me? I'm almost afraid all this is for someone else that represents me, but isn't me in truth.
Wait. Oh. Hold on, wrong button. Okay, there we go. Pud.
You must have done some strenuous activities to jack your voice up. What were you doing last night?
Oh, wait. Strenuous. Where are you seeing that? I didn't.
No. You're like, what'd you do to your voice?
Oh, I'm an idiot. I smoke. Do not smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times I'll get excessive mucus and such caught in my throat. And here, this is one of the best ways to dissuade people from smoking. I will often have tar coming out of my nose.
I almost vomited.
Yeah, don't smoke.
Alright.
No! It isn't like that at all!
She clutched him to her, his head against her chest. Ooh. While she gripped one hand in his hair. But through her dismay, she began to understand. Thought upset her a little, and the idea that she might be worshipping some false form of him was terrifying. But she could understand it. John was still her John. Quit 3 years ago? Yo, nice, dude.
Alright. Oh, Cervantes, you are a gosh darn legend. I have been trying ever since I was like 20. So 7 years ago. I thank you very much for subbing. Quitting smoking is like the hardest thing for me.
I made my parents quit.
How did you make your parents quit? Like I'm now to the point where I'll actually buy nicotine patches, but everywhere's closed that sells them.
So there's one thing I did. They would buy these big things of a pack of cigarettes.
A carton, yeah.
I would take those and hide them. I would sometimes even throw them in the trash.
Ooh.
But
you are gutsy, my man.
But I told my parents, like, that is going to kill you if you do not stop. And my mom was able to, like, quit without medication because my stepdad is the one that got her into it. So she wasn't too into it, but my stepdad was already heavily doing it.
Yeah.
When she met him. But it was because of me that they stopped.
Well, I'm trying to quit for my son. I want to be around as long as possible for him, but it's been my way of de-stressing since I was 18, and it's been my fiance's way of de-stressing ever since she was 13. 13, and yet she quit for 9 months because she's amazing, and I couldn't even quit for more than 5 days. That's my record. 5 days.
Hold up.
No. Cervantes, do not vape, because I had a friend who actually went through lung problems because of that.
I just noticed. I just noticed another knife. If you look in the tomatoes, she's got a pocket knife.
Yes, but serious thing, Cervantes, and like Corbin even said, don't vape. Vape can cause excessive buildup of moisture in your lungs and cause you to get pneumonia extremely easily, which has happened to my friend. And she promptly quit afterwards, and she's great for that, but don't smoke, don't vape, and if you do either or, just don't do it like me. Do it in extreme moderation.
Yeah.
Like,
brother, if he doesn't like you.
I'll kick your brother's butt too. Think I won't beat up my nephew or my own son if they start smoking. I'll beat them up. Don't smoke, don't vape. Bad. Very bad. Wait, did DragonGaming vanish?
I'm right here. I'm just waiting for you to continue. It's your line. Oh, so
it was an important lesson as well.
I know, but ever since like I went to school, I've been getting crammed down my brain saying, "Don't smoke, don't smoke, don't smoke."
I know you're getting a lot of that, and especially if you're a smoker. The second that you hear "don't smoke," especially most of the people I know, the second you hear that, it automatically triggers a thing in your brain that says "smoke." Because why should they control your lives?
Yeah, like honestly, like smoking, like the smoke isn't bad. It's the tar. It's bad, and nicotine.
I can, and I will not do this on stream because it's so disgusting. But I could literally stick my finger up my nose and it'll come out black. That's how much tar is in my nose. That's
Also,
why you don't smoke.
Okay, Marnik. Drinking is tolerable. That's something that can be controlled.
Yes. Something that isn't happening right now and that can be controlled.
Okay, all right. Let's get back to it.
I'm not holding a bottle of vodka.
If I just refer you to any other boy, it doesn't feel right. Like I'm saying that they're the same as you, and I would never betray you like that, John.
Like Marnik, I haven't touched a drink in probably since my dad's birthday, and please don't dunk on me, guys, but I hate stuff that has heavy alcohol. The most tastiest drink I've ever had was a daiquiri. Don't come at me. I have one at a Mexican restaurant. It was strawberry flavored. Oh, it was yummy. I like the light stuff. Alright. Lizzie, I think I can understand that a little. But can you understand me too?
I do, John, I do!
Stop gripping him so tightly. Well, you're right, Archon, you're right. I have water every day, so tightly, and let him pull back slightly. They stared into each other's eyes for a while, and both smiled. Nothing that had been said changed their love for each other, and they both knew it. Lizzie leaned forward to kiss him gently. Gliitchzz. I thought you were going to do a kissing noise. John was being humble, but she wouldn't argue over him with that. She understood why he was upset, and she didn't mean to suggest anything like that. Certainly not to him. Now that she needed to avoid suggesting it to herself. H2O. Hey Dragon, are you still playing Final Fantasy VII? I am. I'm playing that once a week because I do not want to burn myself out. Except, like, I do that with all my games. Like, the week a game comes out, I'll play it twice, maybe 3 times, but after that, it's once a week. Because it burns me out too much to play it more than once.
That's something we have in common. I can't play a game too often, otherwise it just becomes the worst.
Like,
hello Bash, how you doing? How's it going?
Like, I got heavily burned out from Doom month, playing Doom constantly. Like, I'm glad I'm done with that, because playing it every day burned me out. And then now putting it down to 1 day a week, I feel better. But yeah. I drank so much I should tackle my toilet.
I mean...
You tackled your That's a move.
I came out completely uninjured. My downstairs neighbors, however, had a flooded house because I lived in an apartment at the time.
John was being... I read that. Maybe she could accomplish the same thing another way. It was only her fear that she was betraying him that made her think that way. If she had no fear, if she loved him even more utterly and totally than she ever had before, then it wouldn't matter if she capitalized the word or not. Though she wasn't there yet, Lizzie felt peaceful enough to quiet her thoughts. Just enjoyed kissing him for a while. And kissing him. Oh, hold on. Enjoy kissing him for a while and kissing him. Oh, Lizzie.
Oh, gosh.
When they finished, John pulled back and smiled gently at her. Well, this has been quite a conversation. If you want to take a break, I'd understand. But if you want to keep talking, I'm here for you. A friend of mine lost a knife fight with a tree once. What?
You know, actually, the funny thing is that's very possible. You stab it with the knife gets stuck, you try to pull it out, you fall back, you hit your head on a root, boom, concussion, dead. Real stories.
I want for you to hold me a little longer. Okay.
Of course. He held her just like that for a long time, even afterward, when they got their textbooks and began reading. He stayed close, letting her rest against him so they were always touching. By the time they were ready to go to bed, Lizzie no longer felt nervous about him discovering her notebooks. But she also had a feeling that she wouldn't need them anymore. Okay, Marnik.
I don't remember how to make blood with my hands.
I will BRB. My throat is getting dry.
Go get a drink.
Let me get some water.
I
boys.
shall manage all the chats.
I'll be right back. I got some water, guys. My throat is very dry.
Level Derudo weed actually isn't bad for you in small doses. If you do it in big doses, you're just going to miss out on your life. Asthma, my dad's breathing heavily into my ears. There you go, Bash, just for you. Marnik, you do get burned out, but not often. See, a lot of people have that same thing. I could play WoW for, well, over half of my life, which I have been doing. World of Warcraft, love it. But Animal Crossing that came out recently, I got burned out after 3 days of playing it. But depending on the game, it's different. Animal Crossing is a game where I heavily need control in all things I do. So if I am having a tough time at work, that's generally the game I would turn to because, you know, there's no boss telling me what to do. So I wouldn't get burned out on it after that. But with me being in quarantine, I have no boss other than myself. So Animal Crossing has just kind of been a, why should I play that? Dude, Darnell, how you doing? How's it going? You got your first copyright? I'm very sorry about that. I've gotten a lot of copyright claims.
I'm sorry, Darnell.
But not a single strike. If it's a claim, you're fine. If it's a strike, you're not.
If you stream Lego Harry Potter, be prepared for copyright claim hell. Every time I streamed out with Kayla and I got like 6 copyright claim, which I knew that would happen.
You know why? It's because of Call Me Kevin. How dare you call me Kevin? Everyone,
Wait, so hold on.
tell Call Me Kevin he needs to apologize to us.
So Darnell, man, I hate that YouTube removed it where you can't go to their channel by clicking.
Click their channel. I know, right? That is the stupidest move they've ever made. I stood by them for almost everything. But the second that I can't click on somebody's commenting name is the second that I hate YouTube.
Hey,
My God.
Darnell, I don't see how you are mad, man. You're not even at 1,000 subscribers. A copyright claim ain't gonna do anything to you at 100 subscribers. But if it's
Dude, I got 10 pages of copyright claims.
If it's a claim, it's a claim. If it's a strike, you gotta work on that.
Yeah, if it's a strike, that'll ruin you right there. But if it's a claim, don't care. Don't worry.
Yeah, my friend Night Shame, he got a strike.
Oh my God, I love Night Shame.
He got a strike and he couldn't stream anymore. He had to get removed. And if you get a strike,
that took him like a month.
And if you get a strike, that also removed memberships. So
okay, so it wasn't that big, but that was actually for a very short time. People were going around for him, going #save Night Shame. That was great. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember when that happened.
Really? It's right when it happened. There was small tangents of his group going out.
All right.
One thing though, quick before that, DragonGaming. Have you ever seen what Night Shame actually looks like?
Yeah.
He looks like Justin Bieber, but he sounds like Sean Connery.
His voice does not match his look.
I know, it's the best thing ever. I love it.
He's like, oh my gosh, I can do a pretty good impression.
Gliitchzz, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Hey, DragonGaming. is this me and him always joke with each other. Like, I'll be playing Smash, and he'll say like, "Oh, are you playing PlayStation All Stars?"
Yes.
And then I'll join his. And then I'll join his streams. And he'll be playing Animal Crossing. I'll be like, "Is this Doom Eternal?"
How have
or
you?
something like that.
How have I not ever seen you in one of his streams, dude?
How have I not seen you in one of his streams?
These are good questions. Yes, he is Justin Connery, Arkan. Arkan's really smart. I love him.
Yeah, he's like in his 30s. He's
Strike
awesome.
out the wacky news. No, I love wacky news. Wait, no, Caleb, don't tell them.
Life improved after their conversation. Lizzie overflowed with so much positive energy that she was constantly visiting John for extra kisses and showering affection over him. His reaction was more subtle, but she could feel that it made a difference to him. Though Lizzie wrote in her notebook occasionally, she didn't take it with her anymore and didn't feel too much need for it. In fact, when Aaron invited him to a party with his friends, Lizzie felt so free of stress and she didn't mind them going. Thunder.
Ah!
Are you gonna get Doom Eternal?
You know what? What console do you play Doom Eternal on?
Play it on PC.
What's your PC specs, bruh?
Very good, because I can almost run Doom Eternal at max settings.
Yeah, I was about to say, literally all I need to know is your graphics card. Like, the other ones are important too, but the graphics card shows the most.
Where do I see my...
I mean, mine's it used to be the... it's RTX. It's good. I don't remember. 2060?
Okay, start, Task Manager, Performance tab, click GPU. Okay, Task Manager. Then what? Performance tab. GPU. Where's GPU? What?
Couldn't you just click...
it's NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060. 6 gigabyte. 6 gigabyte.
So mine used to be the 1080, but then I had to bump down and I got the super 1060.
Hey Smash Bro, how you doing, buddy?
Literally, I am a step above you right now. Graphics wise.
Then you could run Doom Eternal better than I can. Like, I can't.
Oh, no. Now, see, you say I could, but at the same time, I may not have as much processing power. I may have more RAM and more graphic power, but that does not equate processing power all the time.
Oh, yeah, your processor... I have a i5 7th generation, I think.
I also have an i5, but I think it's... Mine's a pre-built PC. Bye, Smash Rogue. Love you. Let's get back to the game. I'm gonna make myself look like an idiot because it's been years since I've been.
Yo, Dragon, I'm going to be playing PS U2 tomorrow. What is PS U2?
Speaking of, that just reminded me that I needed to buy Bully on on Steam. I am so sorry. I didn't have this problem last time.
It's fine, dude. To her surprise, energy overflowed so much that she enjoyed the party a little. She kept an eye on John at all times, noting his position. He was speaking with a mixed group, casual, but not so casual that she worried about him. What were you saying?
I will say, I have never once been tagged for foul language by YouTube spots.
Same.
Oh, God.
Fantasy Star Online 2? I don't really play...
Wait, Fantasy Star? Who said that?
Cervantes? Algary?
Oh my God, yes! I love playing Phantasy Star so much that my PS3 literally caught fire.
Wow, alright. Yeah,
I'm not even joking.
I'm not too big on MMOs. That sounds like an MMO, or is it not?
It's not an MMO. So it's you clearly know about Zach. I will have to say, Crystal Chronicles, Crisis Core, that's it. It's exactly like Crisis Core. You have a small circular stadium to fight. You choose your character that you're fighting with, and then you use moves with triangle, square, circle, X. As if you were jumping around with Zach, dodging and casting Thundera.
Alright. Since he was fine, I like how we called it with the capitalization of he and him.
I thought we were being smart, but they tricked us. They were smarter.
Since he was fine. It's an MMO? Okay, gotcha. Since
What?
he was fine, he didn't mind spending some time with others. Aaron's friends were usually smart and thoughtful. God. A little too passionate about relevant things for her liking. At that moment, she was talking to a girl named Rose. Wait.
What the heck did I type all that on? What's going on?
You're not on the same page as me.
Oh my dear God. Everyone look at my stream really quickly.
What'd you do? Oh dear God.
This one had a transparent background.
Oh dear God.
It's my old profile picture. Gotta love that I mess with the Renpy.
Oh, that's funny.
So wait, you're on Rose no alcohol at all, huh?
Alright. The moment she was talking to named Rose, she was always hanging out with Aaron, and they acted as they might be dating. But Lizzie also had a strong intuition that wasn't quite the case. It didn't matter to her, so she didn't pursue it. What mattered was that Rose showed no interest in John, and she didn't like how judgmental their psychology class was either. I like how Lizzie is seeing her normally now.
Exactly.
She's not seeing
No
her like...
alcohol.
She's not seeing her like, I have to kill this hoe!
I mean,
She's actually being reasonable.
holy crap! It's Southern Badger, another streamer. How you doing? How's it going? Co-legging right now with DragonGaming. I edited this game to have my old profile picture in it. How you doing? How's it going? Oh, that's what you look like, Gliitchzz? You know it, baby. Sexiest man alive. Beard. Hold on. A name like Rose. That's true. I've been doing great. No alcohol, huh? Not judging. I was just watching. It was a personal commitment or something.
So you're giving her a country accent?
Her name is
Alright.
Rose. Every rose has a thorn, and thorns are big in the desert.
Every rose has it. That's a great song.
I know, right?
Lizzie
My
was
son
drinking water
loves
from her-
80s rock.
And he just came out of the womb? GG.
I'm so happy because I hate country music, modern country. I hate modern country. And it makes him cry.
Great. That's beautiful. Lizzie was drinking water from her cup. Speaking of which, my throat's getting dry again.
Oh.
Though she
Hold
had...
on. I might have to run here in a minute, just for a minute, but you know what? I just got one quick thing first.
What?
DragonGaming.
Yeah?
What is your favorite color?
Red?
Cool.
Okay...
Shoot,
If
that
she
didn't
hadn't
work.
thought about it, she knew the exact reason. Becoming intoxicated reduced her ability to enjoy John's presence. This slightly decreased her combat potential. Thus, was to be avoided at all costs.
It's not just to my taste.
Well, that's cool, honey. Honestly, some drinks taste so shitty, I wonder if people really like it, or if society just convinces everyone they need it. They need to like it because it's refined or whatever.
Yeah, what about that way before?
Society convinces us of all kinds of things. Like, who decided when should be these obscenely elaborated performances? And wearing white is just a vestige of an absurd older custom.
I was hoping to wear white for our wedding.
Normally, Lizzie would be follow the tone of the conversation and not offered any contradiction, since they would just lead to annoyances. One reason Rose was acceptable was that she didn't get offended when people disagreed with her, which meant Lizzie didn't have to waste energy on such things.
Oh no.
What happened?
So, I may have resized my old profile picture to work better while you were reading that. Literally, while you reread that, I opened it up, resized it, closed the game, opened the game, and sized it perfectly. But I forgot the area where I'm resizing it doesn't save it as a PNG with a transparent background, so now it's just a giant profile picture of me.
Epic.
But you get to see my smile.
Really?
Yes, really. Thank you for asking, Lizzie. Yeah, it's probably obvious you don't care about what other people think. I admire that.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, what? Hold up. Huh? Where
What?
were you?
I was
Really?
Oh, shoot. I missed. It's 100% perfect fine.
Oh, yeah, you missed that. Uh-huh.
I literally missed one line. I don't know how. It's
My
100%
pixel man.
perfect. It's 100% perfect fine. If that's what you want, I just think people will only stumble into it because that's what society expects. But you're about the last person I'd expect to be that way, Lizzie.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious you don't care about what other people think. I admire that.
Thank you.
Lizzie gave her a smile that wasn't faked. Okay, Lizzie.
Hello.
One of the few real smiles she'd given to anyone other than him. In the old days, it would never have happened. But being together with John was so wonderful. She felt like she had an excess of happiness. Enough to share with people who were acceptable company when he wasn't there, even. Their conversation didn't continue for too long. Ugh. Their conversation didn't continue for too long after that, though, because several of Rose's other friends showed up. She didn't try to press Lizzie to join them, so Lizzie was soon alone again. I was fine with her, though she began to ponder if she could collect John and leave. The company didn't seem to have worn him down yet, so perhaps they could stay a little longer. Lizzie considered that. Someone else meddled up beside her. Wait, what's funny?
So Aaron literally has the same file as male NPC. The only difference is Aaron has glasses. Both of them have nude files, by the way. Not completely nude, but their pants are unzipped.
Oh yeah, I've seen that in a thumbnail.
Exactly.
Enjoying yourself, Lizzie?
Sure, thanks for inviting us.
No problem. I'm glad to hear it. You two are hard to read.
Really?
Oh my god.
It's hard to read when your glasses don't work, idiot.
Well, you seem to understand each other on a deeper level, and it's nice to see, honestly. I wish I had a relationship that close, of course. I don't have one at all right now.
Oh, I thought you had those.
Alright, I gotta go sleep. Have a good night, guys. Alright, Marnik. Don't have nightmares.
Oh. if I'm
Aaron
here,
stopped for a
nightmares
full
abound.
second, giving her a bizarre expression. He narrowed his eyes as if uncertain if she was being serious. Lizzie, do you really not know I'm gay? Okay, that's a revelation.
Just like that, I suddenly want to kill him. Wait, what? I'm too into character.
And he had been laughing and talking with John earlier. She remembered that he had slapped John on the back, had his hand lingered too long, and not only was he single, but he just said that thing about a relationship like theirs. Dragon sounds like that guy from One Piece.
Oh, there
name,
it is. Honestly, he's probably about my type anyway, IRL.
Oh!
Getting saucy. Honestly, I don't, and Seth don't lie, you still dig him. Of course I still dig him.
Oh!
He looks like the type to be easily dominated. That's my type, Caleb.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Good thing Monik just left.
Where did... Okay, seriously, though, I just gotta ask a quick question. First off, they're in college, right? So that implies that they are released anywhere from 18 to 30, right?
Yes.
He has no chest hair. He has no stomach hair. He does not have a happy trail. He has nothing. Not even arm hair.
And then again, it's her art style. She hand drew all these, so I don't know.
I think.
All right, go ahead.
I think.
I hadn't noticed.
I think I gotta talk sexy now, but still nerdy. Huh?
Trying to catch me proud and nerdy.
Where did you get this game from? Oh, Steam.
Speaking of, this game is so unknown that both Twitch and YouTube don't even know what it is.
Oh, YouTube knows what it is. I've seen lots of playthroughs with it.
I mean, I tried to type it in. The game thing didn't recognize it as a game.
Oh, I know what you mean now. Oh, as
Exactly.
as in YouTube Live. Huh?
Exactly.
You have that look in your eyes. Damn, Lizzie. If you were anyone else, I won't be offended.
I made Lizzie's look.
I'm just upset I didn't notice. I hope you find the man you love and you two get married.
Okay. I'm just trying to have a chip on my shoulder. It's just, the Midwest is a pretty conservative place.
Don't you touch John! I mean it though.
What'd you just say, Gliitchzz?
Don't touch John.
It took a supreme effort of will for Lizzie to finish the conversation without giving the wrong impression. Such a thing would have been impossible for her as she was 3 years ago. But thanks to John, she could do a better job of looking outside herself. Though it couldn't touch anything within her, she could intellectually understand what Aaron was saying to her. People disapproving of him was very similar to people who might... God, this is so distracting.
What? What'd I do?
No, this seeing him look like this is so distracting.
Oh, I'm not sexy enough? I'm not sexy enough? Is that it?
Wait, hold on. Oh, I thought you had a picture of yourself on there. My bad.
I'm trying to be sexy. Is
So
this
her reaction
working?
didn't need to be faked. Though he was sharper than most, she didn't think Aaron sensed any of that turmoil inside her. When he finally left, though, she was relieved. How had she missed something so important? Maybe Aaron was a good person, but most weren't. Lizzie had thought she could focus on nothing but her relationship with John. Yet now she realized that her focus had given her blind spots. My freaking lips. There were other consequences, too. Lizzie presumed that John knew and was paying more attention to such things. She'd been acting so close to Rose earlier in the party. Had some part of him seen it and worried she might be interested in anyone other than him? She didn't fear that John would feel jealous. That wasn't his nature. But he might find some way to doubt his self-worth, maybe wondering if he wasn't enough for her or something else equally absurd. As best, he would understand it was false. But if he was depressed, Lizzie realized that instead of taking a drink, he was chewing on a rim of her cup hard enough that she tasted plastic. Better than her finger, since she was in public, was still a sign that she needed to pull back and reconsider. Slipping out as soon as she could, Lizzie headed back home, trying to integrate the new information. She had thought that the social understanding she had developed over the years growing up would be more than enough for her to navigate any social interaction. But plainly, she was too nearly focused on herself and John. Why aren't my comments showing? I have no clue, Thunder. You two be like that sometimes. That was where her attention should be, of course. But her anxiety was creeping upward again. It wouldn't stop until she felt confident in her analytical abilities again. I mean, yesterday I said, hey, sexy Gliitchzz, and YouTube didn't let it go through, so I was like, is he ignoring me? I'm like, oh.
No, sometimes YouTube actually does that.
YouTube just censored the word. I'm like, how is that? So I can say the F word, and I censor it, but I'll say sexy, and it gets censored. I don't get it.
Completely true.
That was where her attention should be, of course. But her anxiety was creeping upward again, and wouldn't stop until she felt confident in her analytical abilities again. That night, Lizzie decided not to write anything in her notebook. Instead, she just nestled up against John and held him, which he gladly reciprocated. It didn't take her too long to fall asleep after that. YouTube is crazy, John.
What the? Where are you?
This is new. Well, anyways, I'll be streaming in a bit, so if I stop talking and forget to say goodbye, you'll know why. Okay, Thunder. Days passed freely enough, and they drifted closer to the end of the year. No threat materialized, but not much changed either. Lizzie was happy for each precious day, though, and clung closer to John. Things were easier now. She only wrote in her notebook occasionally, and often showed him. And she'd written. Classes remained tolerable, and she didn't have any problems with obnoxious classmates other than people. Despite all the attention surrounding the speeches and potential overhaul of the FDCA, everything just stalled in committees. Aaron and a few others kept campaigning, but interest overall died down. Right, Thunder? There have been a few tensions surrounding Aaron and his group, with John wanting to be involved more. Though Lizzie tried her best to hide her anxieties, he still noticed that she was uncomfortable when they were not others. And so, wonderful person that he was willing to withdraw. Hi, YouTube level here, coming from Gliitchzz. Hey, Myung-ho, welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome. Maybe she joins the Avengers as new Hulk? Why not? So they spent their time together, which was bliss. It could work that way forever, couldn't it? John was an introvert anyway, and she could provide everything he might possibly need. That would be ideal, but Lizzie wasn't certain. It was unfortunately impossible for them to be together every second of every day, and despite her best efforts, she was not perfect. Maybe it would be better to develop some kind of secondary defenses. But that would mean giving him up to others temporarily and other unacceptable risks. Lizzie pondered everything as she chopped up vegetables for that day's meal, enjoying the knife work while she thought. John was casually reading on the couch and smiled when he felt her gaze. Ah, this was bliss. Unfortunately, a moment later, someone pounded on the door.
Hold on a moment. I will be right back, everybody. Have fun. This is talkie time.
Wait,
Sorry, it's break time for glitches because I'm going to bathroom.
Say what now?
Oh, now you found the way.
Honey? Okay, so he'll be right back, guys. Also, if I can do maternal, bro, thunder. You need a good PC if you want to run Doom Eternal. Like a good PC. Just saying, brah. Like, what are your specs? Like, yep. Just found Switch, and that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, true. But Doom with okay, Thunder, it's not about the space. It's about how it runs. Like, let me go ahead real quick. Let me search up Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal. So you need a Intel Core i5 3.3 GHz or better, 8 GB RAM. You need a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 150 Ti or a GTX 160 3GB, GTX 650 4GB, or AMD. You need at least 50 GB of storage. That's the minimum. So yeah. Requires a lot. What are those words? Welcome back, Darnell buddy. Welcome back. Also, Nick, I saw your comment on my live stream ended. Oh yeah. Yo, Thunder. Wanna do a collab? Like, honestly, we could do battle mode together, dude. Do a Doom Eternal battle mode collab, dude. Whenever you do get that game. So honest, I'll be down for that. Do it. Do it, Anakin. Do it. Honestly, Doom, if you want the best experience, PC is the way, because on console, you can't quick switch. You can't quick switch. Like, go from chain gun to ballista to super shotgun to BFG to this. You gotta use the scroll wheel on a controller. On PC, you can just click it on your keyboard, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ZX, like that, like back and forth. But first, I have to get good. Yeah, Doom Eternal is great. I'm starting to become a keyboard gamer. Hey man, Doom Eternal or Doom in general is the way. Like, Doom made me into a keyboard gamer. I'm like, wow, this is way better than the controller. Like, holy crap, you have so much more freedom. So much more freedom. But anyways, how is everyone doing today? How was everyone's Friday? My brother keeps telling me to get a $500 computer and I don't have a job or anything. Not too close, like a controller. Well, controllers confined down to a few buttons. John, I will eventually. Yup. Hold on. Yep. Sound.
Please subscribe to Johnny Boy 3217 and tell a friend about this video. Thanks.
I did not.
Wait, what? Let's watch. That's awesome to hear, Chung, that you had a good Friday. I'm glad to hear it, man.
Oh boy.
Alright. Shall I continue?
Tanyo?
Okay. Yo! I wouldn't interrupt you lovebirds, but you want to turn on the news. Chat, should we switch things up? My throat's getting very wet and dry.
Whether they say yes or no, you've been going for too long, I think.
I've been going for a bit and
I don't want you hurting your throat.
Friday was pretty good. Nothing too crazy. Awesome, Archon. Awesome, dude. Switch it up? Alright, let's switch it up.
Thank you, Thunderwing, for remembering that we do the switchity switcheroo.
Yeah, let's Nintendo switch things up.
I just gotta tell a fun story very quick. It took 3 months before I heard a single pun on the Switch. 3 months.
Oh wow.
You know. And back then I worked electronics at Walmart and
Mr. McSwitchick glitches.
yes. So a customer was buying a Switch and another associate that I had trained was helping them. And he went, "Oh, you're going to switch it up with the Switch?" And I just stood there for a minute and I went, How did I not think of that? And I just started laughing uncontrollably, which when I laugh uncontrollably sounds
Serious?
It sounds like that.
You almost made me spew out water on my monitor.
Exactly. That's how it sounds. And the customer thought I was crazy, and the person I was training thought I was crazy, and I went, "I went 3 months and didn't even think of a single pun." Okay, we're switching it up, and yes, I do need to switch that laugh. I have mini laughs leveled to Rudo. If he said that, it must have been something significant. Lizzie wasn't sure exactly what they had said, but John had spoken to Aaron about needing more private space, covering for her, of course, which was wonderful, though Lizzie felt slightly uncomfortable about the whole thing. John had managed to set everything up smoothly.
Oh, there's the music.
Exactly. Aaron was already moving on, leaving them to glance at one another after a pause. Oh, God. Oh. John got up and flipped through channels until he got the one he wanted.
See you later, Darnell.
Anchor. Yeah, see you, Darnell. Have a great night. News anchor.
Let's see. Hold on. I got this.
You got the news anchor? Okay.
I'll do this. Hold on. Oh, I got it. I got it. Worst rampages in American history. We have just received a report that one of the students in the critical care has unfortunately passed away, bringing the total to 11 dead and 2 wounded.
Lizzie moved to the couch beside John in a flash, eyes fixed on the television even though she wasn't completely certain why. The news was filled with reports of murders, of course, but the ratio immediately caught her attention. John glanced over to her with a thoughtful look.
Why would Aaron call us about this particular?
The facts of the incident are still coming in. One of the most basic facts must have been relevant.
That's a good point. Maybe. Ah, it's scrolling at the bottom now. Recognize that name. It's a town with a major KoiTech factory, just like
Their hometown. He didn't need to say. Distracted by the exact reports of the violence, Lizzie had not noticed the fact. She didn't know the name in any case. It made her heart warm to think that the two of them complemented one another. But she was still in a state of rigid alertness, and I clicked the wrong thing! With the lull in updates, the news program was bringing on guests. There was a KoiTech representative, which was incredibly suspicious, even though he was only making a statement of condolences. After that, an academic was brought on. He was introduced as an expert on violent killings, which immediately attacked her interest. After a pointless introductory questions, things got more interesting.
until the police decide to release direct evidence. Is there anything else we can determine about the crime?
What's notable is how few are injured compared to those killed, regardless of the weapon used. That's an unusual statistic.
Way to go, Lizzie. The power of John's youth is it. Oh my. That's a ooh right there. Oh wait, no, never mind. Oh, I gotta go. The power of John's youth is it. It took me a minute to get that when I said that. Did you finish your line, by the way?
Yes, I did. And what does that tell us is yours?
And what does that tell us?
It might indicate that it was a crime of passion. The individuals killed were targeted specifically, not randomly. Even those hospitalized were severely injured after all.
You know you sound like? You sound like Bentley from Sly Cooper.
Oh my gosh, I haven't played that game in a literal decade.
But what could cause a student to go on such a rampage?
Well, emotions are always strong in high school. No, that wasn't right. The death-to-injury ratio had caught her attention as well, and the experts had identified it too, but he was wrong about that. Lizzie didn't want to jump to conclusions, but...
This is horrible. But you think it could... Breaking news! The police have released video footage captured during the strategy to the media. Children and sensitive viewers may not wish to view the following clip. I've seen this, I think.
Neither of them blinked. The news switched to grainy footage from a security camera on an empty hallway for a few moments still. Then a student began crawling across the floor, leaving a trail of blood, broken arm, cut to the intestines, designed to cause pain instead of death. She couldn't see the student's eyes, but she was sure there was animal fear in them. He was panicking, just trying to get away. A girl appeared on camera. She moved casually, but surprisingly fast, swinging a baseball bat idly in one hand. The student gave a mangled squawk and tried to crawl faster. It didn't matter. The girl lunged forward and brought the bat down onto his head. Though the blow was pixelated, Lizzie could practically see the spray of blood. Oh, it's me. Oh, wait, no, it's not me. Oh my god, that picture. The girl stared down at the body for a moment, face unclear. Then she finally looked up, a mad grin on her face, with a peal of laughter. She lunged away, vanishing from the screen. For a few seconds, the footage was only the corpse set to the sound of her laughter. Then it cut out. abruptly. Only then did Lizzie realize that she was on her feet and holding her knife. Her reaction had been instinctive and instantaneous. John looked a little concerned and touched her arm.
Lizzie.
Yeah, I just...
She sat down on the couch beside him and carefully set her knife a few inches out of reach. Normally, she might be ashamed of herself, but her heart was beating too rapidly. Lizzie did her best to focus on the broadcast.
My voice is getting janked up now. Remind everyone that the suspect is killed by police at the entrance of the school. Her identity and the identities of the victims are still being withheld for the sake of families. But if anyone has information concerning...
Interesting fact, that other yandere woman was not actually an individual character model, it was an entire background. John turned the volume to a low buzz, then looked toward her. His eyes were hard and serious in a way that normally excited her. But given the circumstances, she was too tense.
I know it's early to jump to conclusions, but she...
It was like me. Yeah.
The words felt strange in her mouth. Though this random girl couldn't possibly be like her, not any more than the other girl in their hometown. She didn't know of any other way to say it, though, and she trusted John would understand.
Did I wait till Doom's price goes down? You're probably going to wait a long time for that.
I mean, it could go on sale. There's games that are literally on sale before they even launch, but...
True.
The big question is it worth buying at full price?
Yes, I can... I've played that game, beaten it, and I'm still playing it to this day, like, having a great time. It is worth $60.
That's good to know.
But I'm a big Doom fan, so that's probably why as well. Not like you, but the way she moved. You don't think that was natural, do you?
No, she used more strength than a normal girl when she swung her bat, and she was almost as fast as me.
In the movements they'd seen during the video, at least, which might not reflect her full speed. Lizzie again had the strong urge to eliminate the girl, despite the fact that she was already dead and couldn't possibly harm John.
Miss Smythe said there was nothing sinister about it. This experiment's gone wrong. For this to happen here, too. Way more worth it than the Breath of the Wild DLC. Well,
Wait,
duh.
which Breath of the Wild DLC?
Which one? Yeah.
I think that the first one, which gave all the extra armor, was definitely worth the money.
Oh yeah, the Child of Sword. Both? Hey, Chung, can you please chill with the caps? Thank you. But they're both very great.
Remember the meeting? KoiTech prefers to rush into testing with multiple simultaneous experiments.
Oh, good memory. I hadn't realized you were listening that closely.
Lizzie smiled at him, a little of the tension draining from her. Yes, she was still here beside her John. There was no threat. She needed to quiet her instincts. That didn't mean they were safe, though. There could be more broad threats due to the changes that would happen. She was certain she knew much of the information that would come out about the incident, but after that, it looked like John's thoughts had gone in a similar direction, judging from his frown.
Do you think this would be the end for KoiTech? Will this be what they needed to bring reform?
To her surprise, John leaned against her and breathed a painful sigh with emotions running high. She hadn't realized how unhappy he looked. Oh, I didn't even look at his face till now.
Oh, same.
No doubt he was thinking of many unpleasant events.
I don't know. Maybe it'll bring down KoiTech. Maybe it'll just make things worse. We don't know.
John.
She held him closer and stroked his hair gently. Fortunately, he did seem to lighten slightly under her ministrations. They sat there together for a while, watching as the news continued. Meaningful information was coming slower now, but that didn't stop the broadcast from trying to stretch things out. And since new information did come out occasionally, she felt like she needed to keep watching. Though it shouldn't have gone to, oh my god, Aaron was like, watch the news, and he knows I'm a yandere, let's kill Aaron.
Hey, what?
Aaron was the one that told us to watch the news about this yandere.
Uh-huh.
He knows. He's trying to turn John against me.
Okay.
I get into character.
Hmm.
Could this be part of some larger scheme? Even if not, what would happen to them? The incident with her and John had been suppressed and gotten no media attention. But this is such a public event.
Wait. Where are you?
Horror.
Hold on. Did you skip a line?
I don't think I did.
Hold on. Hold on. You read the, and since new information did come out occasionally, she felt like she needed to keep watching.
Yes.
And you read the part where, though it shouldn't have gotten to her, Lizzie found herself more and more anxious.
Yes. And then after that, though it shouldn't have gotten to her, the larger scheme, and then I started on the even not. I kept going, like I kept speeding through.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and start with the even if not.
Even if not, what would happen to them? The incident with her and John had been suppressed and gotten no media attention, but this was such a public event. Horror slowly crept up within her mind as she imagined an army of Miss Smythe's swarming school around the country, giving out medication to prevent such incidents. Parents would probably welcome it. She understood human psychology that much. Someone like her might have been targeted. Worse, someone like John would have had less chance. Lizzie realized that she was chewing on one of her fingers, hard enough to draw blood only when John gently pulled it from her mouth.
It'll be okay, Lizzie. Whatever happens, we'll get through this together.
She nodded and then hugged him tightly, taking refuge in his embrace. He was right, of course, but only if they devoted their full attention to analyzing the potential risk. They stayed together for a while longer, but it seemed like the broadcast had even less new information now. Despite all the emotion, Lizzie found herself strangely blank. She wasn't sure if she wanted to forget this had happened or to take precautions. Unfortunately, it seemed that John was similarly uncertain, glancing to her just then.
So, what do you want to do now?
We got choices, people.
Forget about it for now. Search for new information, or train to prepare for arrival.
I like the train to prepare for arrival. Reminds me of Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z. Archon votes for train for arrival. Dragon Ball Z. So far, that's the only vote. Anyone having a vote for one of the three choices? I personally like Rival.
I like that idea.
You also like Rival?
Yeah, it sounds very anime.
I know, right? And we actually have like that would technically be 3 votes. I mean, hello, Ollie. How you doing? How's it going? What is this weeb stuff? This weeb stuff is us being yanderes. Also, I edited the files of the game. Prepare for that.
I mean, you're being a yandere, and I'm just being a depressed man.
You know what? I'm thinking no one else has voted.
All right,
It's
let's
time
go
to
for
train
it.
for a rival.
There might there might be others.
Lizzie picked up her knife and gripped it tightly, considered getting up and going for her axe.
I need to be ready.
I feel like this is leading to one of the endings right here.
Let's get down to business and
Lizzie.
prepare
Lizzie.
yonder.
Slow down, think about this. We're nowhere near anywhere that something like this happened.
No, John. What this shows is that we don't know how many of them there are, and they could be anywhere. And if any of them see you, they'll try to steal you. I can't let that happen. I need to be ready.
What?
You must beat your rival with the power of... Oh, this got weird again. Okay, Archon.
John didn't stop her, understanding what she needed. The situation might not be what he wanted, but he understood that it was necessary for them to prepare. She got her axe and began swinging it experimentally. It wasn't quite the same as it had once been. There was a flicker of slowness from all the happiness in her life. She needed to regain the speed without losing any of the happiness. Practicing with her blade only made her think more about the potential target. Not today, not tomorrow, but it would come. Lizzie ended up practicing long into the night. As she fell asleep, Lizzie tried to ponder what this would mean for them. As she was sure about was that all she was sure about was that she wanted to face it at his side. Several days later, more information had come out, and everything was far less clear.
The heck is that word?
Which one? The facts
Waranos?
Yeah, the Waranos incident. We're overwhelmed. Waranos would be relating to a location or a school, I believe.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I'm gonna have to end it here.
Alright, no problem.
I'm thinking Fridays might be our best days for this.
Darn.
Thinking so. I know. If there's a better day, we could discuss it though.
Would Tuesdays or Wednesday be the best day for me?
Tuesdays wouldn't be half bad.
But like Friday can still happen.
Okay. Tuesdays wouldn't be half bad. I'm thinking Tuesdays might be pretty good. We'll discuss it further. All right. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. I'm ending it here. I don't even know what to say.
Alright, well, I'll see you guys later. I've been DragonGaming, this has been Gliitchzz.
Yeah.
And I'll see you guys tomorrow with more Spider-Man. Peace.
And you know what? Spider-Man's awesome. Bye-bye.